You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kierstead. Kevin.
I'm 6'5", 250, and trained, so bring that shit on, bitches.
I was listening to Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead last night. I've never really called into Kevin's show or gotten into any banter to him because, to be honest with you, he's way too intellectual for me. I mean, I'm no dummy, but this guy, I don't think I can hang with him verbally and just, discussing the issues. He's a really smart guy.
That's Wes Johnson. Find him at wesjohnson.com. The greatest on-air personality to ever bless the United States of America.
He does a really good show. It's very professionally done. He's on iHeartRadio.
I can sniff out bullies from a mile away, and I love to go after them. I am not alpha male until an alpha male shows up and tries to start bossing me around. That's when the alpha male comes out in me. I'm an alfalfa male. Once an alpha male gets in my face, I'm an alfalfa male. The cowlick pops up on the back of the head.
Every once in a while, you have to go to war.
The pants rise to become high waters. I got my dukes up.
I'm gonna, what do you call it, mute my mic so I don't deafen you, or defecate on you. And, oh shit, he made a poop noise. And then we're gonna...
And I'm ready to rock and roll. Give him a little Jack Johnson, Yeah.
Truth on Tap is now flowing from iHeartRadio. Get your Kierstead fix by Googling Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead. All the truth you can handle running hot on iHeart, Facebook, Spreaker, and more. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth on Tap.
You must have bumped your head in 4 directions. If I was Russian, I'd be a defection. I made it rhyme, bitches. It's midnight 03, amputee mangina. 3/20/2015. We just got here. 3:20 was not the case 5 minutes ago. It was 3:19. Except the 3/20/15. Now, I know Andrew's here first. He gets the gold. He's over in Australia. He's going, fuck your time. Fuck your Eastern Standard Time. What are you, the kings of all time? How about Greenwich Mean Time? I'll take it. Greenwich is the king. They're like, we decide shit here. This is where it all happens. We are the fulcrum. We are the pivotal point. We are the time linchpin that, if removed, makes this whole thing fall apart. Greenwich, you got it going, bro. I mean, y'all got it going there. You know about mean time. You know about mean people. And we're going to talk about you tonight, mean people. Yeah, we're going to do it. I got a picture up. Do you see it? Yeah, these motherfuckers here. Always negative. Always motherfucking negative. We're going to talk about them. It's okay to be negative sometimes, you know. Yeah, it's all right. It's moody. People are moody. It's kind of part of how we evolved. I'm sorry. I thought Andrew was first. It's Aaron. Aaron gets the gold medal. I see an A, and I assume Andrew. And that's not fair to you, Aaron, is it? No. Kevin is too intellectual. Who was that, a washcloth? I don't know. I don't know who a washcloth is. That must be some kind of English term that I don't understand. In fact, you're going to hear an English term tonight. This guy that I'm going to play a clip from has a saying called BMW to describe negative people. And wait to hear what the W stands for. See if Aaron can guess it. What does the W stand for in BMW for negative people? Bitching, moaning, and what? See if he gets it. Yeah, I'm wearing a goddamn breathe right strip tonight. I don't know why. I wanted to stand out. And because you shave your nostril hairs, but you still need that clearing. Because I was listening to one of my old podcasts, not too old, like a couple of weeks ago, and I heard some hiss going on. A little bit of nose, nostril hair hissing. Ladies, if you have nose hairs, I want you to go look in the mirror right now. Stop this show. Stop the fucking show. Go to the mirror. If you have more than 0 nostril hairs showing, get to working. Get to shaving. Get them out of there. Men don't like those. Men don't like those. No. We think that's manly. Yeah. And really, I don't like them either, even though they are manly. For example, if you can take your nostril hairs and braid them into ponytails and then use them to beat people up with, put your hands behind your back and just get them with the braided nostril hairs, you're fucking king in my book. It is manly, but it's still ugly. That's still nasty, especially if there's boogers on them. You know, now you're getting into like the sticky hands thing. Yeah, that's no good. Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared to hear some of my favorite words tonight, including the new ones I made up. Prepare for this. Going to go low and then high. Bijanka. Ow. And then this. Bijanka. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my eardrums are going, why did you do that to us, Kevin? You know, like I'm separate from them. Like they're an entity that I visit when I need to get audio information. Going to the ears now. Let's see what the ears have to say out in the field. What are the ears saying? We hear shit out here. Okay, good ears. You fucking retards. Ears get people in trouble. Look at Dumbo. Look at Obama. Look at, who was it? Ernie Pyle? Gomer Pyle? Pile of shit? I don't know. I've got some energy tonight. Listen, here's what happened. Here's why I'm doing a show right now. First of all, I didn't mean to trample on anybody's showtime. You guys make the mistake of thinking that I planned things. Do not make that mistake with me. It's not that I want to be unpredictable. I just am, okay? It is literally part of my nature. I can't predict myself, so I know you can't. Anyway, something happened today, okay? Someone notified me that a friend that I used to have, and I stopped talking to because he was just too negative, extremely negative. I can't have negative people in my life. Let me give you a little backstory here because I know you're interested. It was my mom's 70th birthday, I believe. It was either her 70th or 72nd. For some reason, I can't nail that down in my head. But two of my sisters and I made a pact. And out of nowhere, we've never made a pact before. We made a pact to get negative people out of our lives. I was on an anti-negativity kick at the time, and I'm still. It has worked its way into my living philosophy. So I'm not on a kick anymore. It's just part of how I live. It's literally become ingrained in my personality. If you have someone negative around you, I don't care if they're family or not, you need to separate them from yourself. Get away from them. I don't care if you're married to them. I don't care if you're working with them. I don't care if it's a friend, a neighbor. Put distance, space, and time between you and them so that you are not around them. Because negativity is like a contagious cancer. It will get you and it will bring you down. And I'm going to give you some examples of that tonight. But we're going to talk a little bit more about why people get negative and how to handle it. Now, I'm going to tell you about this friend in a minute, but let me give you the topic of a couple of videos I'm going to share. It's just the audio portion of them, which is how to deal with negative people. And then we get more specific with how to deal with negative people on the internet. Not a problem I've really been having lately, but it's something I think we need to talk about. And then, you know how I like to throw the curve balls in? Yeah, I throw balls in of all shapes and sizes and various motions, but this is going to be a curveball. It is the negative side of positive thinking. Yeah, Kev's always got something special for you. Something to hit from the other side. Yeah, it's not about balance. It's about surprises. We like surprises. Going to talk about negative people tonight. I don't know. Before I go on with the first clip here, which is 6 minutes and 29 seconds long, and under the guidelines of the Fair Use Act, I have to interrupt it several times to talk about it, so I will do that. And it's necessary anyway to clarify. So this friend, I hung around with him some from about 2011 to early 2014, maybe late 2013. And he was so negative all the time that I eventually just said, look, I can't deal with it anymore. And, you know, he's asking, what did I do this time? You blocked me on Facebook. I just can't handle the negativity anymore. And that was it. I severed contact. I'm not a very confrontational person. I generally kind of let things build up and then I hit the slice. That's done. We're done with them. I got to move on. I got to launch you out of my life if you're negative or, Now, we have to be careful about negative because if you just ignore everything that's negative, then you're not getting a keen sense of reality because some of the negative shit you hear is true and some of it needs to be heard. It's true. However, when someone is negative for reasons that, forget the reasons. If someone is negative and cannot escape it, through any manner of thinking or medication or just living philosophy, I can't be around that person because life's hard enough anyway. I don't need your ass dragging me down every day talking about people, places, and things that cause you heartache. You can have a bad week, you can have a bad month, but when you start having a bad year, and then 2 years, and then 5 years, you're just negative. Yeah, you're just negative. You're looking for targets. Many reasons for that, but I can't be around that. I choose not to be around that because I am empathetic, and whatever your mood is, especially if we spend a lot of time around each other, is going to wear off on me eventually. So I'm just doing what I have to do. I think I would like to talk you into that. If I could persuade you to do something, get the negative people out of your life. You can give them a note. Say, look, in 6 months, I got a New Year's resolution. I don't know. I'm trying to live a more positive life. So if you find yourself often talking about the negatives of life, you'll probably see less and less of me. You can send out a friendly note like that. But then follow it up, because some people will not change. They love it. They define their life by all the negative things that happen. And rarely are those things the actual cause of their problems, or they're looking for problems in their life. They want problems, so they have something to bitch about. And getting on with that, let's talk to someone more official than yours truly. I don't remember this guy's name. He may say it, or I may think of it later. I've reviewed all the videos, but let's get on to how to deal with negative people. I believe this is my UK friend here, and hear what he has to say about the whole thing.
Hi, I'm Paul McGee, author of the book How to Succeed with People. Remarkably easy ways to engage, influence and motivate almost anyone. Negative people, don't you love them? No, not really. We don't love them at all. In fact, I sometimes use language which I guess you could say mocks them a little. I sometimes use this phrase BMWs to describe people who bitch, moan and whinge. I've got some colleagues who use the phrase mood hoovers to describe people. You know mood hoovers, don't you? They're the people that kind of like suck the very life, energy and joy out of every situation and spread some misery in its place. But I think we should be careful that sometimes in mocking negative people, we're also perhaps just accepting their behaviour. We need to be careful. Ignore negativity and negative behaviour from people at your peril. You see, we receive the behaviour we are willing to tolerate. And my silence, denial or avoidance gives approval to people's negative behaviour.
And that's true. Listen up, people. This is what I see happen so often. If I ignore it, it'll go away. Don't ignore it. Even Dr. Phil got this one right. Dr. Phil, not my favorite person in psychology. There is no room in psychology for bullies, okay? People that come to you for psychological help are generally in a fairly fragile state anyway. We don't need bullying going on. So I don't like him. It's that simple. For psychology, I don't like Dr. Phil, and I wouldn't like him in person either. I don't like bullies. And, I just don't like them. I never will. I don't see anybody changing my mind on bullies. So even Dr. Phil said, we teach people how to treat us. Do you understand that? It's not a hidden code meaning. But not only when you first meet someone will they tell you about their past, to tell you what they're used to try to shape your behavior. Happens all the time, especially when man meets woman. But also, we show them with our behavior what we'll tolerate. And if you keep on tolerating negative, why would they have any incentive to change it if they want to be in your company? They wouldn't. So say something, do something. All right, let's continue on here. By the way, I've listened to this whole clip, and I think just about everything he says is right. If I hear something wrong, I'll talk about it later.
So what do we need to do? I think in many respects, rather than resent people's resistance, we need to take some time out to explore perhaps the reasons for it instead. So let's explore 3 reasons why people, including you and I, might actually be negative. Here's point number 1. We're miserable by nature. I mean, let's be honest. Some people have got a negative blood group. It's just the way some people are. They wear negativity like an old comfortable coat. It just seems to fit them really well. So they're the kind of people that even if they won the lottery would say, just my luck, it wasn't the rollover week.